It's been a hell of a year. This year alone, I gained over 1,900 subscribers, which puts us very close to that 5,000 subscriber mark. Come on guys, I know there's some of you right now watching this that have yet to click on the little subscribe button located down here. Come on. My channel got over 339,000 views. That's a growth of 24% from 2020. So we're growing. I mean, which isn't entirely surprising because the hobby is growing. I got a chance to promote a multitude of products from various companies, and I even partnered with Google and Facebook on a video. The default setting for nudging is going to be on your left joystick, but I recommend, from a more authentic point of view, to go into your control settings and activate the motion control for nudging. I chose the LED version. Upon opening your box, you will find that there really isn't much to unbox. That should give you a hint on how easy this thing is to install. I'm very thankful for Pinnacle Rotisseries sending me their product so that way I may use it and give all of you the feedback on how I feel about it. With a simple request using this Wi-Fi plug, I can turn on whatever device it's connected to with my voice. I can even set up routines to turn all of my games on or off at one time, saving effort and time for a reasonable price. The only major downside is her.
You are going to have to deal with me.
And here it is, the successor to the FR300, the Hakko FR301 desoldering tool. This baby is the pinnacle of mobile desoldering. Now the price is about at least $250. Now the price sucks, but what about the device? Let's find out. So then I've upgraded to this. Wait. And this. And that. And that, and then all the way up to manufacturers revealed some good things and they also revealed some bad things. I mean, it's basically a Led Zeppelin jukebox with flippers. And that really adds to it. The Led Zeppelin music and everything is really good for pinball. It's just when it comes to theme integration with Led Zeppelin for this game on the Pro model, it's not there. I'm like, if you gave me a choice between Led Zeppelin Pro and any other home pin from Stern, I would choose the home pin version, like Star Wars, whether it be comic or whatever. That's what I would go with. I wouldn't go with the Led Zeppelin. I would go with the Star Wars, and then I would turn the volume all the way down, and I would just blare Led Zeppelin and have a much better time. But I think it's because the layered plastics just look so horrible. That's a strong word here, but I wish that the art expanded all the way out to where the plexi or the glass or the plastics were cut, so that way you wouldn't have the art and then more plastic, and then you can see where it's been cut. It just looks very off to me. And this is a very small detail and probably won't notice it while you're standing in front of the machine as much maybe. But whenever they go into close viewpoints like they do in this trailer, and it's all in its glory and everything, I felt that I did not care for the way the plastics looked. So we'll start with number one, and that is going to be with the pricing. There are going to be two models. There's going to be the Classic Edition, which is basically a complete remake of Fathom. As you remember it to be, that's what it's going to look like, only of course all new. And then you have the Mermaid Edition, which is going to have variations to it, and I will go over those variations at another point. So I'm going to be going over this game, and I'm going to give you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Let's start, of course, with the good. And let's go right into it with the shots for this game. The shots in this game were by all means very smooth. They all do and look great, except for one. And we'll go over that later.
I am a star. I'm a star, I'm a star, I'm a star.
Get away from her, you bitch!
Why Alien Pinball? Many years ago at the Texas Pinball Festival, I saw the Highway game. I was hooked, but not hooked enough. They folded before I even had a chance, so it was one of those titles that slipped away. And when I heard Pinball Brothers was doing it, why not? And so I jumped in.
Please wait for me. Isn't it lovely? Do you like it? Do you think it will do? Give them here! Oh, no! Oh, and look, that's my sash wearing my sash. He can't! Oh, God, please stop! This is mine. And my ribbon! Sneak! Take kitchen ribbon! Oh, you are straight!
Girls. That's quite enough. Hurry along now, both of you. I won't have you upsetting yourselves. Good night.
I'm going to go ahead and call it right now that this will be Game of the Year. Now, obviously, Stern's got one more Cornerstone title to bring us before the end of the year. I just doubt that it's going to have more and be better than what we are seeing now. And if I'm wrong, then that's also a great thing. My decision is...
Welcome to Cactus Canyon, stranger.
I'm getting Cactus Canyon Remake. Now, some of you may be cheering, others may have their minds exploding and just not understanding why I made this decision. So allow me to go over some of the reasons why I will be getting Cactus Canyon Remake. The Deep Root saga finally ended after all this time. 48 million, well, 48, I guess, $1 million. He used this as his own personal piggy bank.
There you go. There you go. Thank you, sir. There you go. Thank you, sir. There you go. There you go.
And that's the funny thing is they use that term in the report. His own personal piggy bank. I'm not just making that shit up. This is what it says. He used it as there we go. I gotta move these empty bottles out of the way so I know which one actually has in it. If what I said there doesn't make any sense, take it as it's the old saying, rob from Peter to pay Paul. So you have these older investors that got in real quick that are like, hey, we need our money, what's going on? And then Robert's like, oh shit, I need to give these guys money. Well, I need to find some new investors because my piggy bank's running a little low right now. Let me go get some new investors. Hey, you want some life insurance policy items? That we're just almost at each other's throats when we disagree on something. And it sucks that it took you and your actions to finally bring us all together and agree on something. You are a bad person. And pinball is a hell of a lot better without you. I am sending this email to you directly and offering my opinion because I really want Deeproot to succeed, Robert. This visit left me with very mixed emotions. I saw so much potential on what is being developed. If you were just giving us an update on the R&D of your innovations, then I wouldn't be too concerned. But you are talking about shipping out games very soon, with not having things ready to go. More engineering and polish needs to be done before this product will be widely accepted to the masses. That is your tagline on the shirt, Pinball for the Masses. If you ship what we experienced this weekend, I do not think things will go well. I would strongly recommend you reconsider your launch date. You asked for feedback, good or bad. Here is mine. I eagerly wait for your announcement to the public tomorrow, and people are eager to hear what I have to say. Sincerely, Cary Hardy. I finished up my Swords of Fury restoration. And you guys got to choose what my next restoration would be, Judge Dredd versus Johnny Mnemonic, and thankfully all of you chose wisely and voted for Johnny Mnemonic. I much preferred to do that game over Judge Dredd, which leads me to the current series, and that series is still in the making. When it comes to my personal collection, not only one have I sold Judge Dredd, and that money is definitely going to be going towards my Cactus Canyon, I also traded my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for a Jurassic Park. And I believe that I couldn't be happier with that decision, nor could my daughter Charlotte. Alright, we'll push the start button. Let's see if you can guess.
Truck 12, this is Control. Main gate opening. Welcome, our new assistant game warden. In hiring you, we've spared no expense. Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
T-Rex Multiball!
T-Rex Multiball! I got around to doing a game review on my World Cup Soccer, but the callouts, I believe, is where this game really does shine. The callouts are performed by the voice actor Tim Kitzrow, who's done many games with Midway, but I think one of his most popular that everyone probably knows his voice from is from NBA Jam. But throwing his voice into this game, I believe, is what throws it into a higher score. I showed you my method on a couple of things when it comes to pinball repair. This should be the last section right here. Woo. There you go. All right, let's start with the top one. Get this slid right in here. I got a good roasting on Pinside at one point. With all the cool guys talking pins, why would anyone watch little Cary? Ouch. Dan Marino. Dan Marino? Were the laces in or out?
The laces were in! They were in!
I enjoyed the Led Zepp Pro machine that I played. I'm too cheap and not wealthy enough to buy new machines. I enjoy watching pinball-related YouTube videos. Carl Hardy is fine. Only learned about this guy recently, made it 2 minutes into a video and turned it off. You know what? I made it one sentence into your post and I'm not even going to continue it. Moving on. My Pinball Omnibus series started this year as well, and it's been well received. I might have poked fun at a few manufacturers along the way. It has come to our attention that there has been some quality issues with our playfields, especially on our newest title, Pistols and Pedals. Supposedly, we're getting issues with lifting artwork as well as clear coat around said post from earlier. Now, I know what you're thinking. Richard, couldn't there be a correlation between how our assembly workers are buckling down these posts to the playfield? No. The real issue is our damn playfield supplier, but we understand your frustration. We hope this instructional video has been helpful to you Pistols and Pedals owners out there. Again, we understand your frustration and we are here to help us. Let me guess.
We should do a limited release.
God damn it.
240th anniversary editions.
So, what all should we be putting into this game that is limited? Like a new mech, maybe some new playfield art?
Oh, good God, that sounds expensive. I was thinking that we just do what we normally do.
Oh, so change the cabinet art, special powder coating, and
numbered plaque. Man, those numbered placards work every time.
All right, so with the added cost of these changes, I mean, what are we looking at when it comes to MSRP?
Oh, that's the beauty of it. We're not going to tell anybody. We're just going to say, ask your distributor.
So, first we piss off 200 of our customers that have been waiting a long time for their game. Then we decide to announce a newer, prettier version of essentially the same game. And we're not going to bother divulging the price of it. Exactly. We also got to see how much people are willing to spend on pinball machines. So currently going on as we speak, oh my God, RoboCop Data East, right, 6,500? What? The Pinball Museum in Banning, California is auctioning off their entire collection, and supposedly it could reach a total of $7 million.
So it's way $5,000.
$5,000 for a Lethal Weapon 3. Waterworld, $4,900. And I must add also that this does not include the 25% buyer's fee that's going to be on top of all these prices that I'm saying. Goodness gracious, these prices are crazy. Then you have Stargate, $5,300. That's right, guys. Someone just spent $5,300 plus buyer's fee to have a game that's going to consistently and repetitively keep telling you to shoot up the middle.
$6,200 one time. So it's way $6,100.
Well, at least it comes with a manual, but I don't see it still being $6,100 before the buyer's fee. I had to keep stressing that. But you paid $6,100 for something that you're gonna get to hear, have to fight, have to crow. Oh! You're gonna hear that so often, and I want you to remember how much you spent for that game too. My visit to Expo, for which I still need to do a video about. I mean, getting the privilege to unbox and setting up a Godzilla LE, accidentally stealing a Yellow Brick Road edition from Jersey Jack, that's a story for another time. Visiting Galloping Ghost and riding the Sega R360.
You got this, buddy.
Oh my God! Level out!
It's hard to feel like where you're on voice command.
But the best part of that weekend was getting a chance to meet a lot of you out there, actually. I'm glad that the world is beginning to come back to normal post-pandemic issues. I mean, we're not quite there yet, but it definitely looks to be better this time around compared to what it was last year. Texas Pinball Festival is still a go, and I'm really looking forward to that. Overall, I'd say I had a pretty good year, and I'm looking forward to hopefully continuing to grow throughout 2022. Special thank you to all my Patreon supporters out there. Your monthly support, it means a lot to me. And by all means, to all of you out there that watch my content on the regular basis, then by all means, a special thank you to you as well, because you are part of the reason why my channel is continuously growing. I wish all of you a happy new year, and I'm looking forward to creating content for you in the year of 2022. What the fuck, Betty White died?